Okay, so in our address bar, we want to put in KhanAcademy.org. And once we are at the web page, you're going to go ahead and click on Learner Start here. And then we can see up here all of these areas that we can explore in. Today we're going to be looking at math, and we're going to be looking at it by grade level. So I'm going to click on 3rd grade. These are the areas we can look in, and we're going to be working with multiplication and division. So once our page loads, I want to look up here to the left corner, top left corner. We have 3rd grade, just making sure that we're in the correct grade level, and the area that I chose to work in, multiplication and division. Then over here to the left side, we have our skill summary. The skill summary is just going to show what the lesson consists of. So if I scroll down, I can see everything that's within this entire lesson. Okay. So here's our main lesson. So the first one we have is our multiplication introduction. And if I look at these icons here with the playback button, those are videos. So if I click on these links here, these would take me to videos. So I have an introduction to multiplication video, and then I have a multiplication as groups of objects video. Then if I click onto this icon here, this link shows me the actual lesson. So again, it's going to give me an introduction to multiplication. And if I scroll down, my lesson starts to become interactive, meaning that I can answer questions as I'm reading through my lesson. So here's a problem that they give us to answer. So we have, this week you visited Tuffy 4 times. You thought he looked too skinny, so you gave him 3 dog treats each time you visited. And then they draw out a picture for us. And then our question is, how many dog treats are in each equal-sized group? So we want to know how many treats are in each of those groups. So there are 3 treats. We check our answer. Then my next question is asking how many groups of dog treats are there? So we have 4 groups. And then I check my answer. And then our next question is asking us to find the expression. So which expression can we use to show that you visited Tuffy 4 times and gave him 3 dog treats each time? So 4 times and gave him 3 dog treats each time. So that would be B. 4 groups of 3. Again, I check my answer and we get it correct. So if I continue to scroll down, it's going to continue giving me some other problems and other areas where I can fill in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get out of this lesson. And we're going to continue to scroll down just so we can see what else is in the lesson. So after every lesson, we're going to have a small quiz. And you can see here that it shows I've already taken the quiz and I got a 100%. It does give me the option to take the quiz again. So let's say I got 50%. That might be something that I would want to retake to make sure that I've mastered that skill. And then I have this next lesson here, which is going to be working with multiplication facts. And then here in the middle, it tells me there's no videos or articles for this lesson. We are just practicing for this lesson. And we have all of our multiplication facts here on the side, and you can see that I've already taken this one. So this one, I got 50 points out of 100. So that would be something that I'd probably want to take again. And I'm going to go ahead and click into the multiply by 2, just so you can see what it looks like. So here, they're just going to give me my questions. And then when I get it right, it'll tell me, you know, nice work, keep it up for 6 more. If you look down here, I have these dots here. These are representing the number of questions. So we had 10 questions, and it also tells me here, get 7 of 10 questions to level up to familiar. So those are the levels that we want to get to. So we have familiar, we have mastery, and we have proficient. And here I have a gray. So that gray shows that I did not get that one correct. Okay, so we can always go back and retake these just to make sure we've mastered them. Okay, and if I continue, so there's another quiz, continue down, I have other lessons. So it was multiplication and division. So that's why we see here our division introduction. And then again, we have a video, and then we have our actual lesson. Okay, so this is just an overview of what it would look like coming into Khan Academy and working on these lessons. So remember, you have control of what it is that you want to work on. So you can always go back to different skills that you have here, addition and subtraction. If you want to work on fractions, things like that, you can go ahead and work on those. And over here, it'll show you all of the course summaries that you have done. So we were working in multiplication and division, and that's why you see that bar has some purple there, because that's what we've completed so far. So this is something that you can do in class. You can also work at home on this, something that you can do over winter break, things like that, just so you can continue with your learning and become a better learner.